I think the final thing we can touch on before we go to answering the inbox is Shishukunj, because that's obviously a big part of our lives, and our fans. Thank you very much for asking us to talk about it, because it's a very big part of our lives, I think.
Yeah.
I've been part of Shishukunj now for 12 years. Basically, I mean, ever since I was born, I've basically been a part of it, because my parents were a part of it, my brother's been a part of it, so yeah, I've it's basically been from birth. But you've been a part of it how long now?
3 years and 1 term. It follows the school calendar, so I'm saying 1 term.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 3 years and 1 term. In
So
December.
I think the best way to explain what Shishukunj is there's two sides of it. There's the actual international charity side of it, and then there's these things called Kendras, which is essentially centres for kids ranging from 4 to 16 coming in to do sessions, which are led by kids aged 13 to 18. And basically these centres, you can explain actually, how does the Kendras work?
So it's a hierarchy system in many ways. There's someone at the top, but it's very inclusive in the sense that it's not, though it may be a hierarchy formally, everyone has the right to talk to anyone. And so like I can talk to the person who is at the top, who's called Kendra Nayak.
Yeah.
And
I'm testing him on his knowledge. It's good.
And then so Dylan's brother is in the echelon below her, and then Dylan's in the echelon below that, and then I'm in the echelon below that one. So I'm part of the workforce. So that means we help like organize activities on a weekly basis. Dylan's in charge of overseeing everything, and then Dylan's brother Kush, he's in charge of looking after Dylan and making sure that everything's run properly. And it's a really great thing to do on Sundays, especially. It's a really rewarding experience. You know, you're helping out from children ages between 5 and year 9. I don't know how old year 9s are. 14? I don't know, I made that up. But yeah, you're helping children there. You play games with them and stuff on a daily basis. You treat each other with respect. And yeah, it's just a really enjoyable experience. And so there's 2 in London, and they're based all around the world. And so in Kenya, in India, and they do trips. And then so one of the highlights of Shishukunj every year is they do an away day or an away weekend, and it's called Shibir. And they go to like a scouts camp, and in there it's 3 nights and 4 days of just camping. You just have fun with your friends really for the whole time. And so yeah, so Shibers, I must say, is probably the highlight so far of my Shishukunj journey.
Oh, Shivers are amazing. Sorry, I just had to take a call. I know, very unprofessional, but I appreciate that. Thank you for talking about the Kendra side. Shivers are great. I mean, I've been to 4 JGSs now, and then I've been to 1 Shibir, so it's different age groups. Camping is so fun. Like, if you do it right with the right people, it is so fun. It's a different experience. But yeah, okay, so then that's the Kendra side, where we help kids in our country. Then there's the other side, which is the actual international charity side of it. So basically, Shishukunj is based in Australia, America, North America is in US, India, Kenya, and England. It is actually based in North America. That we have a centre there. It's crazy.
Just the fact you said North America, the continent, but you said the countries of other ones.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, so essentially how it works is we have this thing called Shishukunj International Projects. So because in London we have quite a lot of capital, we can therefore help fund projects in, for example, India. So in underprivileged areas, slum areas, we can build schools, help, develop those areas using the art of education, using the art of, what our values are. And we do base our values a lot of Indian culture and Hinduism, but it's a very much inclusive society where we allow all people of all different backgrounds, races, ethnicities to come in and experience the education that we can give them, which is holistic development. And essentially, although it sounds like I'm plugging Shishukunj, I'm not. It's just this is how I explain it.
I think, though it may sound like Dylan's plucking it, I think it's just because he's really just passionate about it.
Yeah, I mean, I won't lie. like people say that you've got like families and your friends are your family. As much as like obviously I love my core family who are my blood relatives, but Shishukunj is my second family. Like the amount I spend a lot of time with people from Shishukunj, and most of my core friends who I've been friends with for the most amount of time are from Shishukunj. They aren't from school. Like I've known, for example, my mate Alicia, my mate Dian. Alicia I've known now for 10 years, which is just like I've known her for more than half of my life. It's crazy. Tanaya, I've known her for 10 years. I mean, her mum taught me at nursery. That's crazy. So yeah. But yeah, so the international charity side, they basically just support different schools, projects, and programs in Kenya and India, just helping to develop those deprived regions using the art of education, essentially.
Perfect.
So yeah, that's basically what Shishukunj is, why it's a big part of our life. Yeah, if you have any other questions, again, just hit us in the email below, or message us on Instagram and TikTok, Twitter, all of those good things. Just message us on there. So now.